I've got like the best next door neighbor in the world, right? So I'm an old lady called Mrs. Bishop. Lovely, sweet old lady, but she's overly PC when it comes to race. Like she's like petrified of appearing racist, right? So much so that whenever she talks to me or my family, she never says the word black. Instead, she says urban. Like she'll say something like, "Oh, Nathan, do you know that little urban kid from number 5? You know, with the big urban hair. You've seen him, right?" Mrs. Bishop, you don't have to do that, man. That's dumb on so many different levels. I mean, like, firstly, urban is not an adequate replacement for black, right? Urban's a city. Anyone can be urban. 2, the word black, it's not racist. It's a color. I'm not going to get offended over a color. I'm a human being, not a bull. And 3, even if the word black was racist, I still wouldn't be offended if you said it, because you're black too. Lazy, sloppy racism really gets on my nerves. Right? I'll give you an example of what I mean. A story which happened during the summer. There's a black football player called Dani Alves, right? He plays for Barcelona. Now, he was playing one game, and during the match, a fan from the crowd chucked a banana at him. Just random, pow, right? But Dani Alves, though, he's quite cool, didn't let it get to him, picked up the banana, ate it, chucked away the skin, right? Now, when it happened, some of my white friends were asking me how I felt, because that's what happens every time there's a story in the news that's linked to black people. I don't know why, it always happens. Anytime, like, end of 2013, 3 of my white friends text me the same thing, going, "Hey, bruv, I heard about Mandela. Are you okay?" What's off, man? So anyway, sorry, I've got off point. I was talking about Dani Alves, the black football player who had a banana chucked at him, right? And I said, after it happened, my white friends, not being racist, just casually were asking me how I felt. Now, how I felt was, I was offended, but not for the reason that they thought I'd be offended. Like, I wasn't offended because it was racist. I was offended because of how it was racist, you know? The guy chucked a banana. Really? A banana? What kind of lazy, boring, uncreative racism is that, man? It's not the 18th century, it's the 21st century. Black people, we've moved on. We like other things now, you know? Chuck a Nando's menu, man. A banana. That's not racism, that's potassium. I'm not offended by that. Up your game, Belen. What's wrong with you? So, yeah, man. Love sports, man. I'm a massive sports fan. Me and my mates always arguing about sports, you know, always arguing about stuff. Like, we got into one argument, me and one of my mates in particular, we got into an argument start of the year. A former football player, he came out in the news, right, to reveal that he's gay. No big deal, right? But then the weird thing was, after that player came out, I was talking to a mate of mine who is gay, because that's what happens every time there's a story in the news that's linked to gay people. I was asking him how gay people felt as a whole, right? But I was saying, I was like, bruv, I don't get it. Like, why is it a big deal to be gay in today's day and age? Like, it's not a taboo, it's normal, it's accepted, it's cool, right? But then my mate, he was like, "No, Nathan, let me stop you there, okay? Yes, I hear what you mean, you know, the world is more tolerant, it's more liberal, yeah, I get that. But trust me, if someone famous comes out, it's still a big issue, innit? Because, like, gay people, we're still seen as a minority, you know? It's like you being black, for example. No, it's not. Like, when I was 17, 18 years old, I didn't have to gather my family together. Mum, grandma, I've got something to tell you guys, yeah? Mum, remember the other day when you came in my room and I was reading a Nando's menu and you asked me why? Remember that? And, grandma, remember last weekend when I picked you up and I was half an hour late for no reason? Remember that? Yeah? Well, basically, it's because I'm, because I'm... What, why, what? What you is? It's because I'm... No. In my house? You is? Yeah, I'm urban.